Millions of Muslims celebrate Eid al-Adha today amid indications of tough economic crisis and high prices wave which have overshadowed celebrations in most countries. The same thing applies to Yemen as well. This report has more details.
The celebrated commemoration, known as the Feast of Sacrifice, coincides with the last rituals of the yearly Hajj in Saudi Arabia. It is a happy event and eating is a big part of it. On Sunday, much of Asia, including Yemen, will mark the holiday. But as Russia's war in Ukraine drives up the food costs and causes widespread suffering across the Middle East, many claim they can't afford the cattle for the ceremonial sacrifice. Because of the high cost of living, the normally brisk holiday commerce in goats, cows, and sheep has suffered. Many Muslims, including Yemenis, observe the 4-day feast by sacrificing cattle and sharing the meal with family, friends, and the impoverished. Prior to the festival, there is generally a rush for quality livestock in cash-strapped Yemen. However, this year's worldwide inflation and economic devastation have made a purchase of high religious significance out of reach for many. Wheat and meat prices have skyrocketed and famine has spread as a result of Russia's attack on Ukraine, which has disrupted agriculture and limited electricity supplies. The exorbitant rates of animal feed and fertilizer have driven livestock salespeople to raise their prices. After 2 years of epidemic and more than a decade of deadly instability, families are looking forward to this holiday. However, the high prices, up to $2,000 per sheep, made purchasers very wary of making such a large investment. With the advent of the blessed Eid al-Adha, the suffering of Yemeni citizens increases, as their daily wages are insufficient to cover the insane rise in the prices of basic materials and Eid requirements. Due to the collapse of the local currency and the disparity in exchange rates between Houthi-controlled and liberated governorates, some citizens have been forced to depart from their families during Eid to work in distant regions. Despite the suffering and displacement people experience, they cling to whatever remnants of joy they can scrounge up through unity and family.